Hello there, welcome back to Creating Craft. I hope you are having a great Saturday, isn't it? It is Saturday. It's that point of the year where the days don't seem to matter, do they? We're just off the whole time. It's New Year's Eve tomorrow. We've got brilliant sales shows and sale pricing for you across the schedule here at Creating Craft, but we are still bringing you a one-day special. Oh my word, what a one-day special we have for you as well. It is from, of course, Stamps by Me, a gorgeous selection of dies for you. 635860 is your one-day special. You are choosing any four, but I need to let you know, Bubble and Fizz has sold out and gone, both in the pick and mix and individually. So congrats if you've got that. Now you are still picking four out of the six that we have remaining. I'm going to really quickly read through the different options that we have got for you because we are really low stocked in some of them. It's been such a popular one-day special since we launched it. This one here is your Flutterbuys. As you can see, Tony's going to talk us through exactly how we're going to use these in just a moment. It is limited stock as part of your pick four in your one-day special. The next one we've got for you just here. This is your hexagon, your hexamosaic that you are looking at. Half the stock has gone there. Coming along to the next one here, this is your Lots of Love, as you can see, with those gorgeous hearts with the stitch detail there. Limited stock of the heart, so we're definitely going to be losing more of these options in this show. This one here is your stylish chevrons that you have got. Very, very geometric. Love that one. Half gone there. Then we come along to the triangles. These are your trendy triangles. As you can see, very busy there, half gone. And the other option for you is this one here, Wish Upon a Star. Also limited stock. So get your orders in early, sit back, relax and watch the show. You've got an £18 saving. We've flexitized it by 2 for you as well. So £26.98 today on your first of 2 payments. Before we go over and meet Tony though, I do need to quickly tell you about the happy hour. Wow, 2.5 minutes in. Gosh, we're having a busy start. Half the stock already of the happy hour has sold out and gone. It is a gorgeous embossing folder for you from Amala. It's your Renaissance wallpaper, 527213. But let's change those details back to your one-day special, already exceptionally busy. And let's cross over and see the lovely Toni. She's going to come. Oh, she's behind me. Oh no, she isn't. Oh, yes, she is. How are you?
Hi. I'm really good, thank you. How are you? Did you have a fab Christmas?
Really good, thank you. It was so lovely. Yours?
I'm all, well, fantastic, actually. And I'm so excited for 2024, Joe. I really am.
Yeah, I love New Year. It's such a cool... Some people are not into the whole New Year, New You, setting a load of goals things. I actually quite enjoy it. I think it's quite a good excuse to set some new targets for the year ahead.
I have goals.
Yeah, of course you've always got goals. I know you. And I love that you've worn my favourite jacket as well. It pleases me greatly. Toni still won't tell me where she's got the jacket from because she knows that the next show we do together, I'm going to end up wearing one. Anyway, enough about us. The one-day special, Toni, it has been so popular. Why do you think there's been such a massive response to this?
I know, I can't believe it, Joe. And when you bring such a selection of different designs, it's always a worry that, oh, are only 2 going to sell and I'm going to be left with 5. But they've all been super, super popular. So I'm really pleased and delighted that you love them as much as I do. But basically, they are like a large cover plate die that enable you to cover the whole back of a card. So they cover the white void on your back of your cards, create detail, but they also come with a matte and layer. The great thing about these, though, Joe, is the very fact that they do way more than just cover the back of a card. They have the great snippability. They have the outline die so you can do shaped cards. And as you saw yesterday, I did a ton of cards where we had them at the tops of cards. So they now do the edges of cards too. So they do the tops, they do the sides, and all of them can be 3D'd and embellished up until the 9s if you want to, or they can be grunged up and simply kept quite simple. So let's just talk through each one very quickly. Now, they're all just shy of 5x7 in size, so you know you're getting a grand size on there. So let's have a look. We have trendy triangles. So I've just cut them in black here with a nice outline for you, just so you can see the size. So trendy triangles, they all have the beautiful stitch detail throughout all of the designs. So that's trendy triangles. And if I was on the pick and mix, that would definitely be in my basket because I go for the ones that are unusual and I wouldn't generally have in my stash. Then we have lots of love. And the beautiful thing about these is the hearts are symmetrical. They all fall out in a whole piece. And what does that mean? That means we can paper piece them back in beautifully if we want to and build the design back up. So that's your heart. Then we have Bubble and Fizz, which I'm not sure one, but quickly move on from this one, but I can see why you all love this one. It has the stitch detail in there too. Then we have a hex mosaic, which I've grunged up a little bit here, but you can see the snippability. You could cut them away. And as you've seen from the designs on set from my lovely design team, just in white at the back of a flower looks incredible. Great for gents cards too. So hex mosaic, that one would definitely be in my stash because I don't have anything like that. Then we have Wish Upon a Star. And these pieces here I just popped in last night to show you. They all fall out as full pieces so you can really go to town and build them up. But having that exterior die enables you to do edges of cards now without any technique required. The dies do it all for you. Then we have stylish chevrons. I love this. It looks like a tyre track, or it could be just a beautiful background. If you want to team them up with your Imala stamp, so it looks like it's a zip opening, so you've got the beautiful design behind, you can do that too. So this one is in my basket, and then we have the flutterbys, which when you build them up and 3D them, as you can see from this card I did yesterday, if I just tilt it on its side, you have a whole sort of burst of butterflies coming up, what you can 3D build up and make absolutely special for that extra special person. So I'm not sure, Joe, but which four have you got in your basket?
Oh, I've been trying to narrow it down, you know.
Decisions.
They're going very busy. Some of them are available still individually, I should say, also. The best way to get the best value, of course, because you get the saving, is getting them all together. Just talking about the different samples that Toni was talking about, let me just show you some of the designs that I've got here in the studio because they are absolutely gorgeous. The wonderful thing about them is I don't think it matters what style you're going for, whether you're going big and bold, maybe you're going to pair these back and make them floral. You can see how, by going tone on tone, they just sort of melt into the background and give you that extra texture. Or what you can do is make them a real focal point of your design. I think they are very cleverly designed, and they're going to be many different things to many different crafters, which is amazing. It is busy across all 6 of the options that we have available for you. $53.96 gets you 4 of these, but remember, you only need to give us half of that today. It also opens up a flexi basket. Once Upon a Star and Flutterbys are going to be the next 2 to go. If you've got your eyes on either of those options, please make sure you are getting those in your basket and getting them checked out. It is super busy. I know Toni's got loads to share with us. If you've got any questions about the one-day special or anything else in the show, please get them in to me. It's studio@creatingcraft.com. That's how you can get in touch with us. And you'll find this and everything else on the show. We may get a chance to have a little look at more of it a little bit later down the line. There's some incredible deals. Don't forget about that happy hour as well. I know that is going really, really quickly. And your Stamps by Me reveal stickers. You've got a top up there. You've also got the Fancy a Holiday. Always fancy a holiday. Always. There's no point in which I don't fancy one. And also those card blanks are amazing too. So go check all of that out over on the website. And let's go back to Toni because I know she's got loads that she wants to share with us. Where would you like to start, Toni?
So I'm going to start with the lovely cover plate dies, but don't check out your baskets yet because you haven't seen the stamp and reveal. It's totally, totally awesome. It's a game changer. And if you like interactive cards or cards that can have a pun or a romantic verse or something like that, you need to stay tuned. I'll show that after I've done this demo though.
Brilliant.
So the first one I'm going to do is the cover plate dies. Now I did plan on doing Bubble and Fizz, but obviously it's gone. So I'm going to quickly change it out and we're going to move on to the stars to show you that they're not just for Christmas, they can be all year round. So here is the Bubble and Fizz. So if you did buy it, well done. This was going to be part of my demo, but I'm going to change it out now and I'm going to do the stars, which are equally as beautiful. Can't wait to see what you've all purchased. So here we have the stars, super lovely. So what I'm going to do, okay, I'm just going to cut the stars first of all on my cutting machine, and then I'm going to use the exterior die to pick some lovely patterned paper. Now let's just go with this one. because this is what I've got spare. So I'm just going to run these through the machine. I'll just move these out of the way very quickly. It's always the same. I always have beautiful demos, and then you all beat me up and say, no, you need to change, which is wonderful because you're all buying them. So let's run the stars through on this grey cardstock, quite simply. So when you run these dies through, they're big, so they're just under 5 by 7, and they give you that lovely stitch detail and all of the elements that fall out. Make sure you just, a little container. So I've got hearts and stars and butterflies. Save them in the container because you might want to paper piece them back in or cross-pollinate, because yesterday I used the stars with the butterflies. So let's just show you here so I can see it's cut beautifully. I'm just going to tap them out. Oh, they're going to go everywhere. So when you pop them out, all of those lovely stars pop out of there. And I have quite a detailed design on there. If you paper piece these back in with vellum, you can do floating cards. So not only did I show you the cards where you can do tops, edges and bases and things like that, you can also do floating cards, which I did with the hearts yesterday with the vellum in the centre. So you can connect your card by using vellums and things like that. So don't think, oh, they're just a die with a matte and layer. They do so much more. So here's a whole cluster of stars here, absolutely beautiful. So let's just set that aside. Save your stars. Let's just move that over there. And then our lovely coloured part with the outline die, we'll just pop on here, this patterned paper, and then we'll just run this one through. So I'm going to do, got tons of stars here. So what we're going to do this morning is we're going to do a nice cute easel card for a change. I'm going to change it up and show you how you can have a decorative edge on an easel card. So it's nice to do something a little bit different for a change. So we'll just move that over there. And then we'll just pop this one out. So there is our lovely exterior die. And then we will just show you how we can build a nice cute card. So just move that there. So let's bring in our card. So I've got a ton of stuff here. So for anyone that is not really au fait with an easel card, you just take the front of your card and score it in the middle, and it gives you like this stand element here. Super, super easy. And then this piece here, I'm going to just glue to the front, and I'm going to have a card that stands proud when it's on the mantelpiece. So it just gives your card a little bit of dimension there. So I'm just going to take this piece here, and I've already gone ahead and cut the stars. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue the stars partially at the top and off the edge. So I might go actually this way. So what I need to do is I just need to bring my card in, and I need to make sure that the detail isn't going to hang off the edge of my card. So I'm just going to pop that on there, and we'll go about there. So let's pop some tape behind here. So super, super easy. There's no technique required with this one because we have that exterior die, which is wonderful, and it means we don't have to worry about our plates cutting through half the design and not through half of the design. Because we have that exterior die, we're absolutely covered. So all I'm going to do is let's make sure did I stick that on the right place? Pop it at the top here. So I'm just using tape for speed, but obviously at home, you make it a little bit more sturdier with. So let's just pop this on here. Now I need the stars to be flat at the bottom because I need it to stand upright. So I've just glued it to the top there. Can we see? So I know now. There we go. Look how beautiful it looks, just tone on tone. I think it's really, really wonderful. And then the star element, that is the matte and layer. I'm going to go at the back. So the back has the colour and the front has none. Can we see here? So they're going to stand true proud at the back, and the top is going to be totally grey. I really, really love this idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick some tape on the back here. And I'm just going to stick this onto our piece here. So I have the lovely colour. And this would have been the same concept if you got the bubble and fizz. So it would have been the same. I would have put the bubbles at the front and the coloured piece behind, and you would have seen half of the bubble and fizz as well. They're really big dies. And don't be fearful of them that they're big, guys. It's easy to have them big and cut them back than to have them small and try and fill spaces. So the snippability is totally cool. You can just cut away some of the bubbles, some of the butterflies, some of the stars. So there we have our lovely sort of detail at the base there. We could have a nice edge card if you wanted to. So on the top here, I've just taken some flowers from one of the Thirsty Brush books from our lovely Emma. And I'm just going to stick this to the top. Trying to be super quick here because I know people are getting them in the basket, so I'll be as quick as I can. So let's just pop this up top here. So just a little bit of dimension to the top of my card there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stick this onto our card front, which is this part here. So let's just tape this.
I just need to let you know, Toni, Flutterby's has gone. If you've got stars in your basket, please check that out because that is about to go as well. We're scrambling around this end, Toni. We're not sure what we're going to do for the rest of the show.
So now we have this sort of effect, Joe. So when we stand it up, I'll just show you at the front. It's not finished yet, but nearly. So when we put our stopper at the front, we have the lovely stars at the base there. So just showing you a different way to use them. So then we'll just add a bit of detail to the base. Not going to go into great detail. I've got tons to show you, so if it sells out now, I won't be back at 6, and I can't be having that. I need to be back. So there's the coloured part at the bottom. Let's just get a sentiment on here very quickly. Today is a great day to start. Now, this is from the washi tape set, and I'm going to show you that hopefully in a second. And then we have our little stopper, which I'm going to pop just under this star here. And there we go.
Gorgeous.
Super quick, quickest card. So the stars, when they stand proud, there we go, give you that detailed element at the bottom. Or not, you could have used the butterflies, the circles, bubble flippers, the trendy triangles, any, so you can create this lovely card yourself.
Amazing. Absolutely adore that, Toni. I want to give you some updates because, as always, the one that Toni has just used has become very busy. It is single figures. Let me run through you again what we have, what the stock situation is, because it is really busy. I think the thing is, if you want to be able to get the one-day special is where you get 4 of these, and it allows you to get that great saving, £18, and get the 2 flexi pays. The thing is, we're soon going to be in a position where we have less than 4 options available. So what will happen is then you'll only be able to get them as individuals, but you won't get the saving. So if you're sat thinking about this, umming and ahhing, thinking, do I go for the one-day special? If you want to get the saving, I would get 635860 in your basket and pick which 4 you want, because you're only going to have less options as this show goes through. Let's start this side here for you then. This is the hexamosaic that you've got. Half the stock has gone here on this one. We then have the hearts. This one here is lots of love. Single figures on lots of love. Very limited. If that is in your basket, please check it out. Then you've got your stylish chevron. This is one of those interesting ones that the more you look at it, the more sort of things you see. I hadn't seen it as a tyre mark, but then as soon as Toni said it, I was like, yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. But you're going to be able to do lots of different things with that and take it in lots of different directions. Half the stock has gone there. Then you've got your trendy triangles. Half the stock has gone here. And then finally, Wish Upon a Star. This is very, very limited stock. So if you want that one, you will have to be really quick. In fact, if you want the one-day special pick 4 in any configuration, you must get a move on. 635860. We've got lots of other stuff to share with you in the show. And we're going to move on down and have a little look at this. Fancy a holiday. There is no point, day or night, any day of the year that I don't fancy a holiday. So I feel like this was designed for me, this particular collection. But this is brilliant because it's got the scratch and reveal in here as well. And it's just fantastic. It means that you can create these truly interactive cards, which are brilliant. You can have different messages in there. It just gives you a completely different dimension to your card making. If you've not tried scratch and reveal kits before, they are so much fun. Also, it's loaded full of great value because you've got 29 stamps in this collection, plus 70 of the reveal stickers as well. 909982 is your item number if you want to go for that one. Now, if you've already got this and you love it, maybe you want to go for the top-ups. There are other designs available for you on the website. These are the ones I've got here in the studio. This is 539667. You get a 70 sticker top up there, and that's £7.99, which is glorious. Now, over on the website, if you search Harvey and Friends, there is a different option as well. So there's a different scratch and reveal kit. So it depends whether we're going to go cutesy or we're going travel. It's up to you. What's your vibe? We've got an option for you on your one day special show today. Right, another item I want to share with you is this. This next one here. This is your wow blooms. We love these. Toni always does florals so incredibly well. This is no exception. You can see here how beautiful they are. Hopefully, we'll get to see those in a little bit more detail for you. It's stamped and dies in there. So you're going to be able to build up really gorgeous dimensional projects, which is amazing. If you want to go for that one, 041201 is your item number there for that. And then we've also got this one just here, which is your Poppy Haze stamps and dies. So you've got your stamps on the front, and then you've also got the, oh gosh, sorry, Bernie. You've also then got your dies, as you can see, on the back of there too. Hopefully we'll have a little look at that in just a couple of minutes. You've got a great saving, £12 there as an introductory saving. 212870 is your item number if you want to get that one. And then also, we've got another one. It's your Creative Words is your next item just here. And you can see in here, lots of different words in there for you. We've got things like awesome, time to celebrate, you can see there as well, made with love. A great set of nice size word dies those. And also club members, you're saving more than you're spending here, which is brilliant. So you save £10, they're only costing you £8.99 today. If you've got any questions about anything in the show, please do get them into me, but I must come back to the one day special because it is so busy. Wish upon a star, no, wish upon a star, there we are. And also, lots of love, there we go. There is one left of each. So what's going to happen is these two are going to sell out. If they're in your basket, you need to check them out. So obviously, once those two go, we'll only have 3 options for your one day special, which is a choose 4. So the one day special is going to sell out in the next couple of minutes. That is without a doubt whatsoever. So what we're then going to do is the remaining stock that we've got from the other 3, they will be available for you to get individually. When that happens, I'll let you know and I'll give you the details of them. If you want the one day special, you need to be quick. They're £16.19 individually in the club, so it doesn't take much to realise that the one day special is the value that you want to get your hands on. 635860. If it's in your basket, please check it out. Gosh, Toni, I knew it was going to be busy this morning. I didn't know it was going to be this busy though, did you?
Crazy. Everybody's getting ready for the new year. New year, new craft. That's what I say, don't you?
Absolutely.
So excited. I am so giddy about 2024. Oh my gosh, what can you expect from Stamps by Me in 2024? I'm not telling you. So, moving on. So we're going to do a fancy a holiday. I'm just going to show you the concept quite easily, and then we'll move on back to whatever's left of our one day special, because I know there's not much left of that either. So let's show you the concept. Now, there is also Harvey and Friends. The stickers work for both this one and Harvey and Friends. They're the same size stickers. They're the same size apertures, banners. They all cross-pollinate. Now, I would say to you, if you're using them, I've put 70 stickers in here for you already, ladies and gentlemen, to get you going. So they'll come in a gold format, a silver format. You have circles and stripes in here, so you get 70 in there. But if you're thinking maybe invitations to a party, and you want to top up on the stickers, please do so. Gender reveal, cheeky messages, games for the kids, like put 6 covered with what you're having for your tea, whether it be pizza night, pasta night, bread and jam, or whatever. Get the kids to scratch them off, and then that's what you're having for tea. There's just so much fun with these. You can put underneath, wash the dishes, cheeky chores, whatever you want to do. So let's just show you how the concept works, very easy. So I'm going to use... I think I've used them all yesterday, so we'll go back to, let's do the camera. I'm just going to stamp it out, show you how the concept works, because I do have a little demo for this as well. These are so cool. And if you're wanting something different for your craft, something a little bit more interactive, something where the kids can get involved, then this is going to do that for you. Just hide the stickers though, because the kids go crazy over stickers, right? So I have on the A5 set, reveal here, take a look, surprise here, scratch here, and then we have the arrows as well. So the arrows go in all formations, so you're never going to get caught out. And in this fancier holiday, you get another set of stamps, and you've got things like you're setting off to, and then you could put another one inside Paris, wherever you want, a birthday surprise. And when they open the card, it has a gift voucher. I'm taking you on holiday. Pack your flip-flops. Let's create some memories. A family holiday. Could you imagine taking the kids to where that massive magical castle is? The reveal on Christmas Day, absolutely wonderful. And life is about creating memories, and that's what I love. So I've got the camera. Let's do the arrow and the scratch here. So you can choose any scratch here. Let's pop this down here, look. So I'll do the arrow. And then we could, a gift for you, scratch. Let's just do scratch here because it's pretty self-explanatory. So we'll stamp it up there. We'll do the arrow very quickly. And we'll stamp this one out. Now, the stickers are absolutely brilliant. So when I was sourcing the stickers, Joe, what happened was a lot of stickers that I got, when I scratched them off, it distorted the stamped image underneath, the written design, some handwritten ones. When I scratched it with my coin, it distorted my image. So what I did was I managed to find some that have like a clear lining, so it doesn't matter whatever you scratch it off with or how hard. So if it's a child or somebody who's got dexterity, it's not going to distort the image underneath, okay? So you can scratch with confidence, knowing that whatever you've put underneath isn't going to be ruined. So let's get our cheeky message. Dig out your flip-flops. Let's do that one. So I'm just going to put dig out your flip-flops in the centre of the camera here. And then we'll stamp this one. Dig out your flip-flops. And then all you do then is you take one of the stickers. We'll go with silver on this one. So I do have a complete demo. I'm just showing you how the system works. And then all you do is cover the area with your sticker quite simply, and then you're good to go. So scratch here, and then the recipient will scratch here. So if you want to take, I'm just going to get my demo out, Joe, but if you want to take one of them off the counter and scratch it, you can if you want to, see what the surprise is underneath. I hope my design team have been kind and put really lovely messages underneath for you.
You scratch one off. I feel like it. I feel like Christmas has come again.
Get a coin and scratch one off for you.
Right, I've got me door key. Don't worry. Right,
oh, he's got his door key.
I like this one here with with this one with a suitcase on.
Oh, you're not going on holiday, Joe.
Oh. Get packed.
What does it say?
It says get packed. We're off. Where are we going, Tony?
Get packing.
Get packing. I love that. Where are we going on our holidays? Ingamel's.
So I'm just going to quickly do this one, Joe, and I've got something underneath here just to show you. So basically, I cut 2 tags because I feel like sometimes they don't have to be on cards. They could be on a swinging tag or anything you want to. So I've just got 2 tags here. I've got a little message here, and we'll scratch it in a second. And I'm just going to pop this over the top. Super, super easy. And I've just got some nice sort of wire type style bow ribbony, whatever you want to from your stash. I'm just going to thread this hopefully through these holes live on air. And then we could have a swing tag on a briefcase, or not a briefcase, a holiday case, or hooked on the door from Santa. There are just so many options, and you're like, oh, scratch here. And who doesn't love to scratch all of these sort of things? So let's do a tag. So we've got a nice colourful tag here. I've got the camera, and all I've done is I've fussy cut the flower away from this paper, and that camera is going to sit in there, look. And then on the inside here, we're going to pop scratch or reveal. Let's do a different one this time. Let's do reveal here. So I'm just going to grab a block for speed. So let's just pop reveal here, and then I'll scratch it and we'll see what it says. If you've been a good boy, it'll say something good. So let's do reveal here. So I'm just going to swing my tag, reveal here at the top there, and then we'll do the cheeky arrow. like the arrows. And this is why it's really important to have the arrows that go in different ways. Oh, that's still not the right arrow. This is why I did all different shapes of arrows for you, because it doesn't matter where you stamp your sentiment, we've got you covered with an arrow. So let's just pop an arrow in there. So ink this one up. So let's stamp the first. Let's take this off and scratch this one first. So are you ready? Let's have a look what it says. So, oh, I wrote this one. Happy New Year. And then let's reveal here. So I wrote this in a gel pen just to show you that it won't distort whatever you use underneath. Are you ready? So tonight, party tonight at 8 p.m. Check that out, Joe. You are invited.
Dancing shoes on. I'll get my panicking shoes on and yeah, I'll come round. I'm looking forward to it. I'll bring you a bottle of Lambrini. We'll have a lovely time.
And how wonderful to have that interactivity.
Absolutely, it is.
It's crazy. I just love it.
They are so much fun. I think they give a completely different dimension to your crafting as well. Something that I'm sure, I mean, I have not seen them before. So the fact that when you're gifting them to people, they're going to be blown away that you've made them. Whether you're putting the stamps in there, whether you're writing your own messages in there. I love that Toni said about cheeky messages in there. The mine, I'm not even going to ask her. I'm not even going to ask her. 909982 is your item number if you want to go and fancy a holiday. Now, if you love the concept, but you're wanting something a bit sort of more cutesy maybe, then we do have Harvey and Friends on the show as well. It's an equally brilliant deal for you. £26.99. Maybe you love the concept and you're going to go for both. Why not? You've got cap postage across the entirety of the show. If you are going for both, you're definitely going to want to go for some more of the scratch panels as well. There's a 70 additional ones. It works for both collections. Doesn't matter which one you're going for. 539667 is your item number on that, and they're £7.19. Something else on the show we haven't had a chance to look at just yet. This one here is your tab die set and typewriter tabs washi tape. If you want to go for this, you've got this on a sale price. Now, I absolutely love these style of sentiments, and I know you guys do too. So brilliant that you can get that as a club member, whilst it's less than half price for club members. And they're so cool. They cut out loads at the same time. £19.79 is your price if you want to grab a hold of those. I need to remind you of your happy hour. It is limited stock. Such an incredibly busy show we're having. It's from Amala. It's your Renaissance wallpaper embossing folder. 527213. Down to single figures on this. Now, if it's in your basket, you will need to check it out. So be quick. If you've got that in your basket, check that out. Right. The one-day special. Congratulations. It has sold out and gone. Well done if you got your hands on it. So I know what you're thinking. Oh, no, I've missed out. Don't worry, because yes, you might have missed out on the one-day special. We still have 3 individual options available for you. They are on different item numbers. So if you want to go for the Hexa Mosaic, it's 272085, £16.19 is your price. We also then have the stylish chevrons for you too. Same pricing information for you. It's a different item number, 240183. And then you've also got the trendy triangles. So if you want to go for the trendy triangles, same price for you, 894468. Look, if you've missed out on the one-day special, don't sit back and relax anymore, because we're only going to have less and less options for you to get a hold of these. Maybe you couldn't quite stretch the one-day special. Maybe £16.19 is a lot closer to the price point that you want to spend at the moment. You've got the option to grab them now individually, but be quick still, because they are also very busy. We're going to go back to Toni. I believe we're going to have a little look at that typewriter washi. Such a clever die concept, this, Toni, isn't it?
I know, and I'm running out of things to demo. However, we have tons of this, and we allocate it to every show, because I appreciate everybody loves this type of sentiment where it's in the black sort of complete design, and I know you like it too, Joe. I absolutely adore it. So basically, it's a 10-meter roll of washi tape, okay? 66 different sentiments, 10-meter roll, over 5,000 sentiments. 5,000, put it into concept. You're going to need one of these guys for when you die cut them through. The beautiful thing about these is they're in a sticker form. So, say for instance, let's just show you how it comes. So you get your 10-meter roll as like it is. And you can cut them individually, but who's going to do that? Not me. So let's just pop that on now. Just hold that in place there. You also get the coordinating dies, and it comes in 2 plates. Now, I was going to leave it as a whole plate, but as you can see, I separated them because I appreciate we have smaller die cutting machine people who would just use small ones. So we've cut it into 2 for you. And it's quite simple. If you take the die and you lay it onto the washi tape, just as it is, you have stickers. So think about journals, brag books. They stick to fridges. They stick anywhere you want to stick them. So if you want stickers, just cut them as they are. But I'm going to show you how to make them into toppers for words and things like that. They're so cool, guys. So when you unroll it like so, you can see here, you just find the die. And as you can see, just cut away the part that you need, put the full complete plate over, and look at all of those sentiments that it's going to die cut through. So you have 1 for one and 1 for the other. There we go. Don't run them both through at the same time though, guys, because the risk of this sitting on top of this and damaging this, do them bit by bit. That's what I would do. And then when you start to run low from your container, run a few more through. What I have found with these is you can bag them, you can sell them. So maybe bag the whole 66 up and sell them if you want to for your church, your community group, craft fairs. The sentiments cover all genres. So baby girl, baby boy, celebration, anniversary, sympathy, belated birthday, happy birthday, congratulations. It covers you all. And I like these because in the past when we've had our stamps that have looked like this, they do take some stamping because of that solid black component. Sometimes you just cannot get a crystal clear black solid stamp, no matter how many times we try with our stamping tools and things like that. So to have these that are crisp in design. And they also, the second thing I want to tell you about is whatever you stick them onto underneath. So I'm going to stick this one onto white, but if you stick it onto craft coloured card, the words come through craft coloured. So you have the black with the craft underneath, or red or green. So you have total option. So let's just show you very quickly what I've done ahead of time. So I've already pre-cut a piece, and let's just run it through the machine and show you. So I cut it from the roll. Now, if I wanted stickers, I would just take the die. Let me just find the right one because there is 2 here. I would just take the die, run it through, and I'll have a whole bunch of stickers. So if you want to do a container with just stickers for brag books, front of books, if you want a sticker on a card instead of a topper, okay? But I'm going to put it on some white card to give it a little bit more durability, and I like that you get that clean white. So all you do is you take the sticker, and it's repositionable until you burnish it, okay? So you just take away the back, quite simply, as you can see here, super easy. And the way that I like to do it is I just like to tear this back a little bit, take the white card, let's go this side, pop it down on there like so, and then just pull away the back, and then just burnish. Super easy. Give it a good old burnish and we're good to go. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the die. There we go. You see, it fits beautifully. Can you imagine fussy cutting all of those? Oh, no. No. So this is great value as well, guys, because these are, let me just have a look at the size of this die. Bearing in mind you're getting 2 of these. So this die is a 6 by 6 inch die. It's huge and you get 2. So great value. Let's just pop this on here. Let's bring in our die cutting machine. I don't think there's many people who don't have these now. I think a lot of you have realised that stamping them like this is very difficult. I have the stamps myself, and I do persevere with them because they have lovely sentiments. So I'm not saying that the ones you have already got are rubbish, because that's not the case at all. But for ease and longevity in your craft, 10-metre roll with over 5,000 die cut sentiments, it's going to last you a lifetime. If you get through them, let me know, because that means you do a lot of crafting. But equally, it's nice if you want to sell them too. So I'll just pop the die in there, tape it down when you're doing it, and then we'll just run it through our machine. Come on. Let's do it the other way because I've done the die right to the end. Take it down, she says. Do as I say, not as I do. So line it up there.
I should let you know, Toni, over half of these, over half of the sentiments have gone now. Very, very busy on them at the moment. 090555. Everything you touch sells out today, Toni.
It was the same yesterday. I was like a little bit worried, thinking, oh, is everybody ready to get back into the craft? You know, we're all not sure what day it is, what hour it is.
Is your tree still up or has it come down, Toni?
No, it stays up. It's staying up. So then all I do then is I just take away the plate and look at that.
Wow.
And then this part here can actually be used as a stencil if you want to. Pop out all of your sentiments, then just get a jar. And then scoop them all up. My son uses these quite often for his school friends. He makes a lot of cards for his school friends. So he always says to me, Mum, is the jar topped up? I'm like, yeah, it's topped up. Go and help yourself. And then we fill the jar with our sentiments. And then if you need to make a quick card, you have every sentiment. So we've got Better Together, Shine Like a Star, Fabulous, Hugs and Kisses, With Love. Everything about you is amazing. You are so, so cute. So you make life beautiful. There are so many different ones. So now, keep smiling. They're all over. So now I have a jar full of those sentiments and I can go to it at any point, and black and grey go with everything.
Yeah, they really do. 090555 if you want to get your hands on those at the moment. Over half the stock now has gone on oh, shut the front door. Technically sold out. What's gone on there? Just goes to show you when we have shows as busy as the one-day special show that we are having today, stuff goes very, very quickly. Easy to see why so many of you have jumped on those, because you are you were. Take the picture away. We're just winding you up now, aren't we? We're leaving it there for you, teasing you, tantalising you with what you could have had. So if that's in your basket, you need to take it out. It has completely sold out and gone. Right, let's move on for you. Let's come back to this. We have got 3 dies available for you. They are available individually. The concept is amazing on these. So first one we've got for you is this one here. It's the Hexa Mosaic that you can see. A really beautiful die. Lots of snippability in there for you as well. A really fantastic die that you can absolutely love using. 272085 if you want to go for the Hexa Mosaic. There you can see the kind of thing that you can do with it. All of these, they've still got an introductory saving on them, £3.80, but £16.19 is really good value for a die of this size, especially when you see the amount of different things that you can do with it. This one here is your stylish chevrons that you can see. Different item number. Pricing is the same across the 3 different options that we've got for you. 240183, your item number on that one. And then last but by no means least, your trendy triangles. And if you are going for this one, very busy on the trendy triangles still at the moment. 894468 is your item number there. Seeing there as well how it could be used with the scratch and reveals that we've also got on the show. If you've got either of those 3 in your basket, they are all going very, very quickly now individually. So please make sure you are checking them out. I want to come back down and have another look at the scratch and reveal, because very, very busy on this at the moment. You have got, I love this because it's just about having those concealed messages within your crafts. And I scratched one of these off a little bit earlier, but what it means is, where's the one I did earlier? There we are. Get packed, says that one there. And you can see that is behind the scratch and reveal. Toni showed us earlier, either we can have a stamped image behind there or a stamped sentiment, or just use a white gel pen if you want to. Pop your own message behind there. It could be, put the bins out. You've not done the washing up. You could get really creative with it, couldn't you? 909982. Brilliant value, because you're getting 29 stamps and the 70 stickers within there, but half the stock of that one has gone. There is another option for you. So that's a kind of travel scrapbooking style collection. We also have this one, which is your Harvey and Friends, which is kind of cutesy animals, wildlife vibes. 885772 is your item number. If you're going for both, maybe you've got them previously, you want to go for a top-up on the scratch and reveal panels, you can get those as well. They are available. You get 70 here. They work across both the different collections. £7.19 is your price there on those one. We are fast running out of time in this one-day special show. I'd imagine Tony's scrambling around now trying to find something to demonstrate at the other end. But let's hand back. What would you like to share with us next, Tony?
You know me well, Joe. Too well. Right. So I'm changing it up a little bit because everything's pretty much gone. So I'm going to go with trend triangles. I'm going to show you how wonderful this one is. Now, this could be utilised as a Christmas. I know Christmas is a long way, but it'll be upon us again as quick as we can shake a stick. So they have the detail in there. They could look like geometric trees if you wanted to. And I think it's Karen's done one on the counter with the word joy on. That looks very nice. So I'm just going to cut this one through. So this one's an easy one to paper piece if you do like the paper piecing. And do you know what? The three that I would have chosen, me personally, in the pick and mix are the ones that are left. Because I do have butterflies and I do have circle ones and I do have hearts. So I would pick the ones that I absolutely do not have in my stash. But it just shows everybody loves a butterfly. So let's run this one through. And I love these because brilliant for gents cards. I am rubbish at gents cards. And the tyre tracky effect and the geometric element of it, you know, really going to help me with my craft. So you can see it's cut beautifully there. So just tap out the detail. And then we'll just pull the design out. So I use some colourful paper here. Let's check that out. That is nice. I love that a lot. So, ooh. Not sure which way to do it now. I love how it's got solid portions in as well. And that stitch detail runs all the way through also. So let's just get rid of that for now. This is a super, super simple card, guys. Super simple. So I have one cut in black. So you can see now, if you layer them the opposite way, you get a totally different look. It looks like mountains. So you've got like double whammy with your dies there. But if you pop it the right way, and then you just offset it slightly and you get this incredible drop shadow effect. Look at that. How different it looks like we're looking through those sort of pyramids. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick this one direct onto this black, just with some tape, but you make sure you use glue at home. And then I'm just going to pull it down slightly so we get a nice little drop shadow on there, just to give it a point of difference on our card. Like so, and then we're just bringing this grey card blank. So super, I mean, look at that. That is just so cool. Now, you could do it off to the side if you wanted to. Totally up to you. I am going to do it off to the side, and then I'm going to trim it off because although it looks cool look in the middle, we could do it in the middle, but I never do anything in the middle. I'm a little bit odd in that sense. I like jointy shapes off a little bit. My sentiments are never in the centre. So I'm just going to pull it off to the side. Just a little bit, and then I'm going to take my scissors. I'm just going to trim off the excess so it goes flush with the side of my card. So now I have sort of something coming in from the edge, which I think is quite cool. And then we'll get one of our lovely washi tape sentiments. This is just to show you that these dies really do carry their own. If you like plain and simple cards, well, you know, got you covered. Someone is thinking of you. Let's pop this on here. Let's go down here. And then it just needs some sequins or some sparkle. Now, if you do have our media glitter, which we sold tons of yesterday, I'm not sure if it's sold out or not. I apologise if it has, but the media glitter gives you that glass-like finish, no colour. It's a colourless glitter, so it just gives you a shimmer and a shine on your cards. It looks like glass. It's not glass, so don't worry about that. But if you have this, you could absolutely colour in the centre of those triangles and add this, and you will get that shimmer glass-like effect inside. It's absolutely amazing. So there we go, just a very, very simple. I'll just stand it up for you. Super easy. I mean, you could have easily coloured the cardstock yourself in your inks and your splats and just done that yourself. But if you want to jazz it up even further, if you have a white gel pen, you could go around the edge in a white gel pen, do the stitch detail. But have I got time just to show you the wild blooms very quickly?
Oh, yeah, of course you have. I'll just quickly remind you the different options then that are available to you. 3 different options, 3 different individual numbers. So, starting with the trendy triangles, which are these ones here, 894, 468, all going very quickly now individually as well. The other one we've got for you is the stylish chevrons. Same price on these, different item numbers though. 240183 if you want to go for that one. And then the other option is the hexamosaic as well, which is brilliant. That one, 272085. Let's hand back to Tony. Tony, what are you doing for New Year? Have you got something glitzy and glamorous planned?
Yeah, it's PJs and bed.
ultimate glitz and glamour.
Honestly, I haven't stopped since I came back to work. I was like, I'll just go into work for a few hours, catch up, check on my emails, make sure nobody's got any concerns. I haven't left since. Anyway, that's another story. So let me just very quickly talk about these wild blooms. Now, Joe, I think on the set in front of you, there might be some of these watercolour flowers, if you can see from the pack, just for a sample-wise, just to show our lovely viewers. But I'll talk about the concept if you want to show how wonderful they are. So in this particular set, it doesn't look like much when you see the packet here, and it's an eye-watering deal. It's £30. You get 4 stamped and a cover plate die. So let me just show you. So each stamp set, let me just grab some paper here just to show you, because it's really important you see how this system works, because the ease to create these watercolour flowers is wonderful. So 4 stamp sets, all numbered. So here we see number 1, and so on and so forth, 2, 3, and 4. And there is this heart in the centre, okay? So basically, you pop this into your stamping tool, you ink it up and stamp it out, okay? Flowers, colours, and then the greens. You can spray with water too, if you like. Then we take number 2. Now, number 2, you're thinking, well, how does it line up? I've no idea. Line the heart up in the centre, okay? Ink the heart up and just stamp it out on top. And you'll be thinking, where's this going? It doesn't quite look like a flower yet. It doesn't until you put the 4th one on. So that's number 2. And then number 3, so you line up the heart and the rest looks after itself. You just ink it up, choose your colour. And then number 4, line the heart up, the rest will look after itself. Then you'll end up with a sheet of beautiful watercolour flowers. And guess what? We do not ask you to cut them out individually. The plate fits beautifully over the stamped finished design. You run it through and you end up with watercolour flowers that look a lot like this. So the buildable element of them is absolutely beautiful, and these will work fantastically over the cover plate die one day special as well. And don't forget, if you're thinking, well, I like the idea, but I'm going to forget what you're going to say, Tony, when I get it home. I loved it, but I forgot what Tony said. On every single item of Stamps by Me's packets, we have that QR code, which is going to give you inspirational content on all of the products, and don't forget that code. So maybe you don't have a camera, maybe you're not tech savvy, you don't want to be scanning codes, you're a little bit fearful, and that's okay too. If you go to our website, we've now put this code above the barcode here for you. Pop it into the inspirational banner, and what will pop up is the same information you will get with this one. So you now have options. So if you're not tech savvy, use the code. If you are tech savvy, scan the QR code, and then you're good to go.
Incredible. I'm very, very busy on that as well. 041201 is your item number. I've no idea what Tony's going to do later, because there is, of course, meant to be another show coming up a little bit later today. The happy hour, I need to let you know there are less than 5 of the happy hour now remaining. Let me just grab that and share that with you again. It is the Amala Renaissance Wallpaper Embossing Folder. It's a really beautiful one, that one just there. Really gorgeous design in there for you. 527213 is your item number if you want to grab a hold of that. Let me just take you through the options that we have got left in these brand new designs, of course, for you. Starting off with this one just here. This is your Hexamosaic. So a really beautiful one that you can see. It's quite geometric almost, isn't it? I have quite a lot of friends that are really into geometric designs, and they would absolutely adore that. Another great one, you can snip in, snip out there as well. That one is 272085. They've all got an introductory saving. They're all £16.19. The other one we have is the stylish chevrons. Tony said this one One tyre marks, actually, it really does. But again, another great one. Quite a good abstract one, that one. I'd love to see some, you know, silver mirror card or something like that behind there. There's a lot you could do with it. Maybe you want to, again, snip it down, use strips of that. Use it opening, as Tony showed us earlier too. Loads of different ways to use it. Oh, look what I've done. I've knocked all the samples over. What am I like? 240183 is your item number. Sorry, I was just giving a thumbs up to TV Janice Morgan. He's in the studio. And then we also have the trendy triangles for you as well. 894468. Tony, an absolute pleasure as always to get some time with you in the studio, virtually in the studio. I wish you a happy new year. I hope you have a great time celebrating. What are you doing over there? She's honestly beavering away to the very end.
I'm doing the mosaic really quick. I just popped it out in black. I'm just going to take a white ink pad just to show you how if you use silver, a gold, a white ink pad, you can totally get like cogs cut into them, snippability. Do it with your wow powders. Pop all the detail out. Let's just pop this out. Oh. You see, you thought you were getting rid of me, didn't you? All I thought, I am going absolutely nowhere. So look at that. It looks like a tarnished metal. Think about doing it on your holographics and things like that.
Lovely.
Gents cards galore.
Absolutely brilliant. Tony, thank you so much. So lovely to get to work with you again. Happy New Year. I hope you have a great evening.
Year. I'll see y'all soon.
Yeah, see you really soon. Take care. Bye. Yeah, so lovely to have Tony with us again. And again, another incredibly busy Stamps by Me One Day special. I'm not sure if the later show will be happening because, well, there's hardly anything left. Let's face it. We'll see what happens in that later airing. If you have got anything in your basket from this hour, it's imperative that you check it out because it is really, really busy. There's still loads more, of course,